Obviously, Darrell Bevel, I'm guessing, is a big reason why you wanted to come here. 9 touchdowns each of the last 2 seasons. What worked so well for you in his offense in Detroit?
I think just the camaraderie that we have with each other, and just the leader that he is. Obviously his offense, kind of speaks for itself. With the success that he's had, since he's been in the league, and it's just a fun offense. It's a fun offense where I could go inside, go outside, do a lot of the things that I didn't do before having this offense. So it's a lot of stuff that you could do, and I think it fits perfect for me. So yeah.
One other question. Don't take this the wrong way, but how does it feel as your career progresses to be kind of the old man in the wide receiver room? That's what you're going to be here, and how do you mentor and help the younger receivers go along?
Oh, well, I mean, it feels good, obviously because I'm still here and I'm still playing at the top of my game. So, just like I just met everybody, met the young receivers, and they didn't know I was 31. So they were like, "Man, you look like us." I'm like, "Yeah, I said so. I'll show you the way. I'll show you how to get there." So I'm here. I'm here to be that mentor, and for them to follow me. I love that, and I love that type of pressure, and yeah, so it feels good.
Thanks, Mark. Appreciate it.
Thanks, JP. Let's go to John Reed and then Cole Pepper.
Yeah, I got caught by surprise, man. Let me ask you a question. I mean, how close were you close to giving up football in 2019?
I feel like I was close for a couple of days, but then after after what happened and the support that I had from the community, not only the football community, but just thousands of people that are reaching out to me, I instantly felt better. So I would say the time it happened, I was close, but I mean that quickly after talking to the family and everything, it quickly changed. So I am where I'm supposed to be.
And just a quick follow-up. Do you embrace this role of being the leader here in Jacksonville in that room? Surely you was one of the leaders in Detroit, but this is a younger group. Do you embrace that? Or, I mean, is that something that made, hey, I don't know if it weighed in your decision making, but with that type of responsibility and look like the coaching staff is asking you to do that. What that says about you and all that you can bring to the table here in Jacksonville?
I think it just showed you, my worth, and I've been doing this a long time at a high level, and I wouldn't say it's pressure, just because I felt like even when I was in Cincy, when I was a young guy, I was still a leader in a way, So I think everywhere I've been, every stop that I've made, I've been a leader. And that's not necessarily saying, I'm going to do and I'm be the one that's talking all the time and stuff like that. I like to show. And I think, as you could look at my career, that's what you see. You see that I am a leader on and off the field. And I'm just excited for the opportunity, to keep my level of play, sky high, and to take everybody with me, and it's a great room. I've just talked to those guys, and those guys are very personable. They're hungry. So I'm ready. I'm ready for that opportunity.
Thank you, man. Welcome aboard.
Thanks.
Thanks, John. All right, let's go to Cole Pepper, and then we'll do both mics after that.
All right. Hey, Marvin, welcome to Jacksonville. Give me a feel for what you feel about this quarterback situation here, the way it is right now and the way it's probably going to be after April the 29th, and how much did that play into you analyzing what the situation is going to be like here for you?
I feel good about it, but at the same time, we'll see. We'll see when it happens, and then we could double back and talk about that.
But I mean, you have everybody on the planet who has any who's paying attention to football kind of knows what's going to happen here. Mm-hmm. One way or another, you're going to be playing with a young quarterback after playing with a veteran quarterback. How much different is that going to be for you?
I mean, it can be different, but I think it's going to be great. You know, just because obviously this is my favorite offense that I've been in during my years during my career, and you know, the quarterback who comes in here, you know, I'm going to be a tool that he could use, that he can lean on. You know, so and it's the same goes for everybody. So I'm definitely excited for the future and excited. You know, for what's going to happen. And yeah, so I'm just excited about this whole opportunity.
All right. Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Thanks, Cole. Let's do Mike Giardi and then Mike DiRocco. I don't know if Mike's there. So we'll go to,
Hey,
Mike, right there.
I got it.
There you go.
We double clicked there. Hey, Marvin, welcome to Jacksonville. I want to know how much of a college football fan you are. Did you go back and have you watched any tape or highlights of potential guys that could be drafted #1 in Jacksonville?
Yeah, I think I have. I mean, we went to the national championship last year. That was last year, right? Yeah, the year before that. So, you know, I've watched a little bit of tape. So, yeah, definitely excited.
Thanks.
All right, let's go to Mike DiRocco.
Marvin, I'm just curious, at this point in your career, why a team that was 1-15? Usually, sometimes guys at your point want to go to a place where they have a chance to win, and you're at actually now a franchise that's had even less success than Detroit. So was it just the offense, being able to play in that offense you love, or what was the reason for here?
I mean, I think it wasn't necessarily the offense, you know, but obviously that's a big factor. And I think, you know, you want to go somewhere to where, you know, you're comfortable and you could, you know, I could do my thing, you know. So I don't go into any situation and be like, okay, this is how it's going to be and this is how it's going to be. It's like, no, I'm going to come in here and I'm going to do you know, what I can, you know, to help the organization. And obviously the location as well. You know, my family, we are in the Miami area as well. So, I mean, I just got on a flight. It's 50-minute flight. It's a 4-hour drive. You know, so, you know, as a family, this was kind of #1, you know, coming in, you know, with the camaraderie that I already have, you know, with some of the coaches. You know, I just ran into Tosh Lupoy. You know, we kind of started off together when I was at Cal. You know, Tyson Alualu. You know, we all, you know, our kids were at the Cal games. You know, they're pregnant at the same time and stuff like that. Just when you look at things like that, you know, that ties into the decision making. So. But I mean, I'm not coming here, you know, saying, oh, this is how we're gonna be. You know, I come here to be great, you know, and you know, you expect that from everybody else on the team. But just it's a new kind of, you know, the regime obviously, and it's a new energy, and you could come here and you could feel that from all the coaches. So I'm just excited to be here.
Did you get any calls from former teammates and friends that asked you why Jacksonville?
No, you're probably the first one.
Sorry. Thanks.
No, it's all good.
All right, thanks, DiRocco. Let's go to John Osher and then John Shipley.
Hey, Marvin. You mentioned the wide receivers. They look great, the guys you met. How do you see yourself fitting into the group? What do you think the group will look like on the field next season?
I think it looked great. You know, the off the bat, the two young guys. Obviously, I played here this past year. So you watched, you know, obviously when you play similar teams, you watch these guys on tape, and they can flat out ball. You know, so it's a situation that I'm happy about, and I'm confident that, you know, we're gonna be dynamic. So yeah, so I can't wait to get it started. But as in terms of my role and how I'd fit. You know, I think you could look on the highlights and see where I'd fit in this. So I'm just overall excited.
Thanks, John. All right, let's wrap it up with John Shipley.
Hey, Marvin, congratulations. What can you tell people in Jacksonville about Jamal Agnew and what he kind of brings?
Oh man, the guy is dynamic. You know, he's one of the best return mans that I've seen. But people don't understand how smart this guy is. I mean, you're talking about a guy who was on defense and made a change and seamlessly fit into our offense and what we had to do, and provided us a big spark. So you're going to get a guy that's going to come and he has home run ability, and as he progresses, as a receiver as well, you're going to see some big plays, and that's the reason why he's here. So I'm glad to have been with him, and now we continue. So it's going to be fun.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Yep.
Awesome. Thanks. And thanks, Marvin.
All right,
Well
y'all
done. We
take care.
appreciate your time.
Yeah.
See you soon.